there?
Well, I was just waiting for Campbell. I don't know. I don't think so. It's pretty heavy.
Excuse me, can I ask you why you're detaining this journalist?
Can you put the phone away, please?
Can I ask you why you're detaining this journalist?
I don't answer your question.
Is it we're not able to report here?
Please put the phone away.
Okay. Can I ask you guys why
you
you're
can.
being detained?
Can you please stop filming? Then we can talk.
Why do I need to stop filming?
Because I ask you to. It's my personal right because I don't like to be filmed, and it's a right in Switzerland. If I don't want to be filmed.
But can I ask why he's being detained then? I won't point the camera at you then. I won't film you, but I would like to know why this journalist is being detained on public property.
What's detained? Can you explain
How
the
come
word?
he's being surrounded right now? Is he allowed to leave the area?
We're just making a normal police control because it's WEF. Everything is very sensitive.
Is there a reason he specifically was targeted?
There is a reason because we have to have a reason to control a person.
What was the reason? What was he doing?
I don't have to tell you that. Why are you asking me that?
Because this is, he's, there's many journalists here, and I want to know why he specifically is being detained.
There is a reason, but everything is clear now, and we're about to leave in just a few seconds.
Thank you.
Okay? Could you please now, can I ask you please to delete your
problem? And third of all, when I mentioned open markets, I like to stress out that the rules of the markets, they have to change. So the globalization, I think deglobalization is a wrong phrase. We shouldn't admit to that. We have to stick that we collaborate in one world and have some solidarity in the world, but therefore we have to change the rule of the markets as well. So these three things, I would say, give an idea where we have to heed to, and maybe this conference can also lead some ways into a more sustainable future.
We are finding ourselves in a place where we have increasing polarization everywhere, and everything feels binary when it doesn't need to be. So I think we're going to have to think about a recalibration of a whole range of human rights that are playing out online, from freedom of speech to the freedom to, to be free from online violence, or the right of data protection to the right to child dignity.
We're developing through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
But one warning, if we all are going to spend more, but going to spend it separately, then only the costs are going to go up. And then we will not increase our own security. So we really have to work on that. We have to coordinate better. We have to find ways for standardization, for interoperability of our systems.
Fast forward 5 years. Do we have a central bank digital coin out there in the world that is being utilized on a daily basis, whether it's wholesale or retail, and it becomes a superior system? Francois, yes or no?
We have several experiments which are not very far from that. Yeah. They are not yet generalized, but they could be, let's say, the next 3 years, probably. It will go quicker on the wholesale side, yes, I guess, because it raises less sensitive questions.
Yes. Axel?
No, I'm quite glad to hear what you're saying, Francois, on the wholesale digital currency, not coin. I am also a believer that will come in 5 years. Yes, what I try to say is obviously, we still have those huge legacy environment. They need to migrate as well, so we will not yet see all the benefits coming through, but it will come and will be much more efficient, also probably much more secure, lowering transaction costs. On the retail side, I'm much more skeptical. Certainly call it for the established economies.
Russia invaded Ukraine. That has shaken Europe to its core. The invasion may have been the beginning of the Third World War, and our civilization may not survive it. Repressive regimes are now in the ascendant, and open societies are under siege. Today, China and Russia present the greatest threat to open society.
You're from Microsoft, is that right?
Yeah.
Why is Microsoft wearing like a UN pin?
Who are you?
Rebel News, Avi from Rebel News.
Well, because we do a lot of work on the SDGs. We address things like skilling and climate change, internet access for everyone, and I happen to be an SDG advocate myself, appointed by the UN Secretary General.
And this year,
Get you into your thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more question. Okay.
One more question is: this year they're saying that this is about regaining trust. Why do you think so much of the world has lost trust in the WEF?
Well, the first thing I would say is we live in a world where I think people question much more everything around them, and questioning can be a challenge, but questioning I think is also an opportunity mostly to provide people with better information, more information, and that's one of the things that the World Economic Forum does.
But that doesn't answer the question why people mistrust, and specifically Bill Gates.
No, but it's
okay. That's all right. There we go. Microsoft, UN, looks like they're one organisation. There you go.
So I'm going to throw this immediately out to the audience and say, how many of you are driving an electric vehicle at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would say that probably constitutes less than 5% of the persons sitting here in this room.